I'm your boy, RJ Cash. Break the Board Sports. Click that like, hit subscribe. NHL on the ice Thursday night. We took the night off Wednesday. We did give that lean to the under in the Tampa Bay Lightning game. The Rangers handed that out for us 7-4. Failed on that one. So back at it tonight. Let's hop into it. Got a big slate. A lot to run down through. I'll try to get through it as quick as possible. Again, click that like, hit subscribe. Check out all of our content, college football, a bunch of NFL coming out over the next 48 hours, getting you ready for the weekend. LA Kings visit the Toronto Maple Leafs. Right now, the Kings and Maple Leafs minus 110 both ways. Money, 47% of tickets to the Kings, 53% of tickets to the Maple Leafs. The money dead even, 50-50. You're over under 5.5. And 70% of ticket count, 79% of the handle is on the over 5.5. 30% of tickets, 21% of the handle going to the under in this matchup between the Kings and the Maple Leafs. Kings come in 1-4 their last 5 games versus the Maple Leafs. Maple Leafs have been dominant over them. Now, the Kings have been very good on the road, however. They're 6-1 straight up their last 7. The over is cashed 10 straight games for the Toronto Maple Leafs and 5 straight games at home for them. Now, head-to-head, though, with the Kings, 5 of the last 6 have went under the total. And when they're at home playing the Kings, 5 of the last 7 have went under the total. So, Kings, again, very good on the road, 6-1. But Toronto, 4-1 against them in the last 5 matchups. Kings come in 8-5 and 4 straight up, 9-5 on the puck line. Maple Leafs, 8-1 straight up, 5-12 on the puck line. Maple Leafs, again, have won 4 of the last 5. They haven't played since last year. For me, I would lean Toronto or nothing. Thinking about firing on them, but right now, just a lean, nothing official there. Next game on the board, Washington Capitals at the Florida Panthers. Florida Panthers laying $1.35, plus 115 on the comeback for the Washington Capitals. You're over under 5.5. Now, 74% of tickets is equaling 74% of the money on that over 5.5. 26% of tickets is equaling 26 per handle on the under 5.5. Now, as far as the side goes, Florida Panthers, they're catching 69% of ticket count, which is equating to 61% of the handle. 31% of ticket count going to the Washington Capitals, equaling 39% of the handle for them in this matchup. Washington's just 2-6 straight up in their last 8 games, and they have not been good on the road. They're 1-4 straight up their last 5. Now, Panthers, on the other hand, 6-2 straight up their last 8 at home. And head-to-head with Washington, when the Panthers play Washington in Florida, Panthers 5-1 straight up over their last 6. Head-to-head, the over is cashed 13 of the last 20 games that these two teams have hooked up. Now, the Capitals come into this 8-7-1 straight up, 9-7 on the puck line. Florida comes in 8-7-1, but just 4-12 on the puck line. Going back to last year, the Caps have beat Florida 3 in a row. Before that, the Panthers had reeled off 7 in a row against Washington. So this has been very lopsided. Now, Washington coming off a win at Carolina. Remember, I gave out Carolina. That was a loser. Caps won that one 4-1. And they're on this road trip where they lost the first 2 to Pittsburgh and Tampa Bay. But they have been competitive. Florida, they just get back home after a 4-game road trip where they split that 2-2. They won their last game at Vegas. That was 2 nights ago. Now coming back across the country at home in your own bed. I'm going to lay the $1.35 with the Florida Panthers here. I think it's a good spot to catch them in. I'll lay minus 135 with the Florida Panthers here on Thursday night. Next game on the board, Boston Bruins at the Ottawa Senators. Senators laying $1.70, very high, plus 145 on the comeback for the Bruins. Your over-under in this one is 6.5. 44% of ticket count, 56% of the handle going to the over. 56% of bets, but 44% of the handle going to the under. Now, as far as that side's concerned, everybody loves the Bruins. 61% of ticket count, 77% of the money going to the Bruins. 39% of ticket count and only 23% of the money headed to the Ottawa Senators. However, this line isn't shrinking, it's growing. So a little reverse line movement there gives you reason to pause. You can actually find $1.70 down there at FanDuel. That's the cheapest price if you want the Ottawa Senators. Now, hopping into your handicap for this game, Boston is on a 7-game win streak, but they're just 5-12 on the road. Their last 17 games hasn't been very good. Ottawa 4-1 at home their last 5, but even more importantly, Ottawa and Boston head to head. When they play in Ottawa, 5 of the last 6 meetings, Ottawa has beaten the Boston Bruins. Now, over is cashed 6 of the last 8 games Boston's played in. It's cashed 12 of the last 18. The over is cashed 12 of the last 18 for Ottawa in their last 18. Now, when these two teams hook up, though, both over trends for both teams have gone out the window. They've played to the under 12-5. So 12 out of the last 17 games going to the under in this one. Now, Boston 11-7. We told you a 7-game win streak. They're 14-4 on the puck line. Just absolutely incredible. I think we talk about those alt puck line parlays. Boston plus 2.5. I think that's something you can do. 8-5-4 straight up is Ottawa. 5-12 on the puck line. They haven't been as good. Now, these two teams just met 6 days ago back in Boston, a game where Boston won 3-2 in overtime. There that really kickstarted they're in the middle of that win streak. Now, this is the 3rd time they've played this year. They played at Ottawa earlier in the year, a game which Ottawa won 7-2 back on October 27th. So 2 head-to-heads already, both of them winning at home. Ottawa now at home. I like Ottawa in this one. Ottawa is going to be a 5-unit play for me. So I'm going to lean with the single unit, a lean Toronto, but a single unit play on the Florida Panthers, but 5 units on the Ottawa Senators, even though it's a high line. Something you can do there is you can take the Cleveland Cavaliers, the New England Patriots, and the Ottawa Senators all on the money line plus $1.36. So let me back up. I'm going to do that one for a single unit and then just do 4 units on the Ottawa Senators outright. Again, click that like, hit subscribe. Next game on the board, Dallas Stars at the Montreal Canadiens. Stars laying at $1.15 on the road, minus 105 on the comeback for the Montreal Canadiens. You're over under 5.5. 72% of tickets, 94% of the handle going to the over. 28% of tickets, 6% of the handle going to the under. Now, as far as the side goes, 57% of tickets and 37% of the money headed to the Dallas Stars. 43% of ticket count, 63% of the money is headed to the Montreal Canadiens. Dallas comes into this 4-1 straight up their last 5 games, but Montreal's been on an absolute heater. They're 10-5 their last 15. Let's shift to the over-under talk. Montreal has went to the over 5 of their last 6 home games, and Montreal has played to the over in 8 straight contests. Let me say that again. Montreal has played to the over 8 straight games. Now, for the Stars on the road, 4 of their last 6 on the road have went under the total, and the Stars have played under the total 9 of their last 13 games. Now, to the head. Dallas, 5-2 straight up the last 7 versus Montreal. But when they play in Montreal, Dallas has ripped off 6 straight wins. Kind of hard to believe you won 6 straight on somebody else's home ice. Dallas comes into this 10-4-3 straight up, 6-11 on the puck line. Canadiens, 10-4-2 straight up, 7-9 on the puck line. These two teams haven't played since last year, but Dallas, again, 7 of the last 10 overall. For me, it would be Dallas or nothing, but again, that's just a lean. Nothing I'm going to get into as far as a side perspective of that game. Anaheim Ducks and Detroit Red Wings, 2 teams that have been a pleasant surprise. Both teams playing really good hockey. Red Wings at home, laying at R25, plus 105 on the comeback for the Ducks. You're over under 6.5. Now, ticket count on the over under, perfect 50-50 split. The money, totally couldn't be more different. 92% of the money to the over, 8% of the money to the under. Now, as far as the side, 55% of tickets and 59% of the handle are going to the visiting Ducks plus $1.05. 45% ticket count, 41% of the money is going to the Detroit Red Wings. Red Wings, 9-3 straight up their last 12 home games, but they're just 1-4 straight up their last 5 overall, kind of teared off a bit. Anaheim is rocking and rolling, though. They're 7-1 over their last 8 games. They're 4-2 straight up their last 6 versus Detroit. But when they're on the road at Detroit, Anaheim just 2-6 there against the Red Wings when they play in Detroit. The over for Anaheim is cashed 5 of their last 7 on the road, and the over between the two teams is cashed 4 of the last 6 Ducks come into this 11-4-1 straight up, 10-6 ATS. Red Wings 9-7 straight up, 9-7 ATS. These two teams just played back on Halloween about 7 days ago in Anaheim, a game in which Anaheim won 5-2. Give me the Red Wings minus $1.25. I'm going to go ahead and put that play in pocket as well. Again, click that like, hit subscribe. Let's keep on moving down through the board as we cover every game, every sport. Edmonton Oilers at the Columbus Blue Jackets. Oilers are laying $1.20 on the road. 6.5 is the total. Now, 56% of bets, 89% of the handle going to the under. 44% of bets, 11% of the handle to the over. Right now, ticket count has 65% of the tickets going to the visiting Oilers, equaling 54% of the handle. 35% of ticket count, equaling 46% of the handle to the Columbus Blue Jackets in this one. Now, Blue Jackets and Oilers, as far as trends to help you with your handicap, Oilers are just 2-7 straight up their last 9 on the road. Hasn't been very good. Columbus was playing really good hockey, but now they've kind of taken a downswing a little bit. They're 1-4 straight up their last 5. But against Edmonton, the Blue Jackets are 4-1 the last 5 times they've played the Oilers in Columbus. So when they play them at home, 4-1 the last 5. But what's even more impressive than that, the Blue Jackets are 9-3 straight up their last 12 games versus Columbus overall. They've really dominated them. The over is cashed 6 of the last 9 times these two teams have hooked up. But at home, Columbus has played to the under 5 of their last 6. The Edmonton Oilers come in 8-6-4 straight up, 4-14 ATS. Columbus comes in 8-7-1 straight up, 11-5 on the puck line. Again, I think you can get good value there with Columbus plus 2.5 goals, with Boston plus 2.5 goals. Put the Patriots money line in there, put Ottawa in there. Actually, let's kind of cook that up for you guys real quick just to see, or not the Bruins because we got Ottawa, but if you take, let's take the Columbus Blue Jackets there. Sorry, frog stuck in my throat, guys. You can get that like plus 160 if you do that. Blue Jackets plus 2.5, Patriots money line, Senators on the money line. So something pretty cool there you can get. Now, these two teams just played 2 days ago in Edmonton. Edmonton won that game 5-4. I like the Columbus Blue Jackets here in the get right spot and a revenge spot. And I like the fact they're the dog at even money. Columbus is going to be a play. So I'll take the Columbus Blue Jackets here on Thursday night. Buffalo Sabres at the Colorado Avalanche. This line's out of control. Avalanche laying 310, plus 250 on the comeback for the Sabres. You're over under 6.5. 58% of tickets are equaling 95% of the handle to the under. 42% ticket count equaling only 5% of the handle going to the over. Now, as far as the side goes, 92% of tickets on the Avalanche, 8% of tickets on the Sabres, 71% of the money going to the Avalanche, 29% of the money going to the Sabres in this one. Now, look, as far as Sabres are concerned with the Colorado Avalanche, Sabres come into this 5-7-4 straight up, 6-10 on the puck line. Colorado's been unbelievable, 11-1 and 5 straight up, 9-8 on the puck line. These two teams just played back on October 13th, about a month ago in Buffalo. Colorado won that game 3-1. Colorado has won 4 straight against Buffalo and taken 8 of the last 10. But in no way am I laying 315, and I'm definitely not taking Buffalo on the road. This one will be a pass for me, but hope I gave you some stats or trends to help you with your handicap. San Jose Sharks at the Calgary Flames. Flames laying $1.65, plus 140 on the comeback for the Sharks. Your over-under in this sets at 6.5. Now, let's tackle the over-under first. 71% of ticket count, 94% of the money headed to the under 6.5. 29% of ticket count, 6% of the money headed to the over 6.5. Now let's flip to the side. 63% of tickets and 90% of the handle is grabbing the plus 140 on the road with the Sharks. 37% of tickets, 10% of the handle is laying the $1.65 with the Calgary Flames. Now, San Jose 4-1 straight up their last 5 road games, and the Sharks, after that horrible run they had been on that day back to last year, they're 6-1 straight up their last 7. Calgary, not very good. 2-5 straight up their last 7 at home. They're 3-14 straight up their last 17 games overall. Now, head to head, Sharks have lost 6 straight to Calgary, and they've played to the under head to head 5 of the last 6 meetings with each other. When you look at this, Calgary comes into this game 4-12-2 straight up, 9-9 on the puck line. Sharks, a lot of great young talent. They're playing really good hockey, 8-6-3 straight up. 13-4 on the puck line are the Sharks. Now, we talked about the Flames had won 6 in a row, and they've taken 12 of the last 13 against the San Jose Sharks. Listen, though, this is not your same San Jose Sharks team. I'm going to take the Sharks plus $1.40 on the road. I think that's good value there. Not going to pass that up. 2 more games on the board. Again, click that like, hit subscribe. Winnipeg Jets at the Seattle Kraken. Winnipeg laying $1.50 on the road, plus 125 on the comeback for the Kraken. Your over-under is 5.5. 68% ticket count, 46% of the handle going to the over. 32% ticket count, 54% of the handle going to the under. As far as the side goes, 78% of the tickets and 61% of the money is going to the visiting Winnipeg Jets. 22% of tickets, 39% of the handle are taking the hometown Kraken. Now, Kraken 2-5 straight up their last 7 games overall, and just 1-4 straight up their last 5 at home. As far as Winnipeg, they're 10-5 straight up their last 15. Now, over-under talk. 7 of the last 10 games the Kraken have played have went under the total, and 4 of Winnipeg's last 6 games they played on the road have went under the total. Now, 5 of the last 6 games when Winnipeg plays on the road at Seattle has went under the total. I'll say that again. When Winnipeg is on the road at Seattle, 5 of the last 6 have went under the total. So, but overall, 7 of the last 10 meetings between these two teams have went under the total. So, if you're looking at that over-under 5.5, I would say look under. But hey, I said that tonight with the Rangers Lightning and got blown up. Now, head-to-head, 5-1 Seattle is the last, or 5-1 Winnipeg is the last 6 games that they've had to play the Seattle Kraken. So Winnipeg has really flexed their muscle. They're 10-6 straight up, 8-8 on the puck line this year. Kraken 7-4-5 straight up, but they are 12-4 on the puck line. These two teams just played in Winnipeg October 23rd. Kraken won that 3-0. Jets have won 7 of the last 10. Jets at Vancouver 2 nights ago, 5-3 win. Kraken, they just played the same 2 nights ago, a home against Columbus, lost a 2-1 shootout. For me, it would be Jets or nothing here, but I just don't want to lay the $1.50. I think there's better bets on the board. I think the Sharks at plus money, Florida Panthers, Columbus as a home, even money dog, the big 4-unit play on Ottawa in the lean, or Detroit. I think those are all much better plays than laying wood on the road with the Winnipeg Jets. Last game on the board for the night game. Click that like, hit subscribe. New York Islanders at the Vegas going Knights. Knights laying $1.90 plus 160 on the comeback for the Islanders. Your over-under sets at 6.5. Now, 58% ticket count, 94% of the handle to the under. 42% ticket count, 6% of the handle to the over. As far as that side goes, Vegas laying the $1.90 is getting 85% ticket count, 75% of the handle. Islanders plus 160 on the comeback, 15% tickets, 25% of the handle on them. Islanders 4-2 straight up their last 6 games overall. Vegas 1-4 straight up their last 5. And the Islanders have actually had the upper hand on Vegas lately. They've won 4 of the last 6 meetings head to head. Vegas has went under the total 4 of their last 6 games at home. Vegas and Islanders have played to the under 4 of their last 5. However, the Islanders are on an overrun. 12 of their last 17 contests have went over the total, and 11 of the last 15 on the road have went over the total. Nothing here I want to get involved in. I'll take a pass. Let's go ahead and recap what we're doing. We're going to take the Sharks plus $1.40. We're going to take the Columbus Blue Jackets even money at home. We're going to take the Detroit Red Wings minus $1.25. 4-unit play on the Ottawa Senators. We're also going to take the Florida Panthers at home. Again, click that like, hit subscribe. Break the Board Sports, where we help you become a better handicapper. Check out our NFL teaser show. Check out our NFL Thursday Night Football show. Break the Board Sports. God bless and happy handicapping.